sketchbook tour. Hi besties. I finished my sketchbook and I figured I'd do a little sketchbook tour, you know, as one does when they finish a sketchbook and they have an art YouTube channel. So this is the cover, I just decorated it with stickers. Yeah, some of them, like this one's my sticker. The Itsy ones are mine. The rest of them are not. This is my Polaroid though, of my doggies, obviously. Yeah. This is my sticker. This one is not. Trying to make sure you can see. This is the first page, a sketch of Young. Began June 17th, 2020. Just some playing with some Copic markers I got and my watercolors. My Derwent ink tints. Did this on marker paper and taped it in because Copic bleeds through this paper. Yeah. Some mountain, beachy. I was in the mountains and I decided to do a beach scene, so yeah. This is supposed to be like a rock with like a creek behind it, but yeah. Young sketch. It actually started out really good, just never finished it. Swatch of all of my Copic markers. Swatch of my Tombos. Some sketches of little miniature food items. A really quick sketch of Wendy from Red Velvet, Wani. Then I added color really quickly with some like color. Yeah, it didn't go very well. This looks like it would have been very cool, a nice like dress. Never finished it. And the swim does not mean it's a bathing suit. I just write random phrases with my sketches. Some paintings, some acrylic paintings. I am Stitch. I think he was supposed to like have an ice cream cone or like the snow cone. Clearly that's not there. This started as something legit, but then it just turned into like some abstract whatever. Yeah. Some ocean. This just like ripped the page, this tape, when I did it. I did this on the beach. This is gonna start, a lot of these were done on the beach. Some of them, because that's when, yeah, I went to the beach. Yeah. Pocket shark on marker paper, taped in, Stitchy, and then I realized that I smushed Lilo's face because I'd been drawing at an angle. But Stitch looks good. Lilo. Rest in peace. Did this on the beach and it started raining on me, so you can see all the raindrops here, and then there's also like sand in it because I was painting. Honestly, I just think it's kind of cool, and I love how the raindrops look because I just closed it like once it started raining, and I was like, well, let's see how this works. And it looks cool. At least there was literally like a ring of clouds. Like this is a ring of clouds, which was really cool. A doggy surfing on a wave, and it's supposed to be the question of which is tiny, the dog or the wave. I think. Is the wave really big, or I don't remember. It was supposed to be something like that. This was a page. I did a doodle of someone I met at the beach, and she's a little kid and she wanted it. She asked me to draw her and I was like, sure. So I cut it out and gave it to her. Yeah, paddleboarding, that was fun. This was my Derwent Sketch and Wash pencil. So it's a water-soluble graphite. It was really fun to play with. I love it. I need to play with it more. It's really fun. Just some, yep, Young in a red pencil. Scholarship planning, that didn't work out. It's okay. A foot, not the best, but it's a foot. Another marker page taped in. This is, I saw this picture on Pinterest and I was like, yep, we're doing it. That's what happens with like some of the most random things. Like, I just see it and then I go, I'm gonna do it. And honestly, it's not that bad. It could be much better, but it's not that bad. Moonbiel and the red pencil. And I honestly, I keep ending up giving up on hands when I'm doing them and a portrait. Like if they show up, I usually end up giving up. Oopsies. We have some random sketches. Folklore came out, and I like to do a like sketch along with as I listen to it for the first time. So this is literally just a collection of my first listen to the album. And I have it labeled. Little numbers are posted everywhere with each song. But yeah, I really love doing this, so I need another album I'm excited for to come out. I don't do it with K-pop just because I don't know what they're saying most of the time. So then we have my next beach trip, which I did a thing where I just painted a random person on the beach every day I was there. So, and I gave them names. So hers is Betty, and her umbrella went zoom. Then we have Windy Psycho. I actually accidentally skipped this page, so this was before this. Then checking the turtle nest that I saw, we named it Beatrice or Turtle Woman. And I did this in the dark, so this is just kind of like a figural drawing. This is my beachy tent, because I went without my parents. I went with my cousin and aunt and cousins and my aunt and uncle and grandma, so they don't stay on the beach that long. So I just literally brought my own miniature tent. And that was an umbrella. And I think that looks like the start of a foot. I don't know, man. IDK. This is Janet. She gave me real Karen energy. Don't know why I didn't name her Karen. Bert. A foot. Ellie. She's a cute little girl we saw when we were eating, so I drew her. Karma's Beach. I really liked that house name. Karma's Beach. Beach. Nicki Minaj. Nice from the roof. Our house that we stayed in had like a little nice roof, so I did roof painting. Penny and Roger. And then Ian. Ian is a whole mood. He literally just full hoodie, shorts, walked into the ocean and just stood there. He almost got like waist deep. Mood. IDK. I wrote something. Good morning, sunshine. I don't know. Sketch for a piece I had inspired by folklore and then never did anything else with it. These were just, I think I'd gotten back at this point. So these are just, yeah. Planning for my shop thing. ZLT's Zoe's Lemon Lovin' Tiny Shark. A really weird attempt at perspective. Wendy. Her first comeback type thing. Her first appearance with Red Velvet after her injury. So I did that. Got magazine page so this wouldn't smear. Never finished it, but I didn't want it to smear. Just some new pencil. That's what I did that in. Some watercolors. We tried. I would have loved to finish it. Maybe I'll do it again one day, like it in a, yeah. Another taped in marker illustration. A waxy monkey tree frog. They're really cool. They produce wax and like spread it all over their body. Yeah. And then I always love drawing Etsy, so I did one of each of their like postcards for the Not Shy era. So yeah, Leah, poor Leah, she got smeared all over by this page. Then Rujen. So as you can see, I gave up on literally everything after I did Rujen's face. I don't know. We're not going to talk about that. Playing out with some new watercolors. Oh, that was for class. Okay, so I had to do like different line variations and I cheated with color, but whatever. So I'm playing around with that, doing some sticky note art, sticking it in there. Oh yeah, some planning for the final project for the, or not final, for the project for that unit type thing, class thing, yeah. Some more planning to get it going. Terry Young's Not Shy, and I kind of ruined it. I went midway with the lines and adding like detail when I should have gone all the way if I was gonna add lines, but I didn't, so I ruined it. Some more planning. My metallic palette, more planning for that project. Pretty on-campus drawing at UNCC, laying in one of the hammocks on campus. And Yuna's, as we can see, Yuna's hands did not get done at all. But Yuna looks good, just her hands didn't get done. Some more texture practice for that class. Jellyfish. Yeah. Peach butt, strawberry email thingies. I did like one thing for Arttober, and that was it. Something for Itsy, because the prompt was crown. Yeah. Some more texture, tessellation things. I ended up hating this class. This is for my 3D class. My first project was a paper project. I'll insert a picture here because I honestly loved the project, the final project. I did so good on it, honestly, I think. But I was practicing and drawing out the forms and stuff. Then some swatches of some graphite watercolor type things. I didn't really like it, honestly, but tried to draw Tyrion, not so good. Sketches, my project sucks. Some planning for my next sculpture for my 3D class. That one I thought went well, but she was like, and I was like, never finished it. On campus as well. Some planning for my next 2D design. That's the one that I didn't like with the other project things. It was like a perspective letter thing. So this was like warm up. This was my sketch for the final project. I liked the final project. Whatever. Metaphor for my conceptual class. Planning for my net. Planning for my 2D class. Hated that project. Planning for my 3D project, my final project. It went so well. I had to do a wire sculpture of a heron, and I it was so good. Kevin watches me while I make art now. He's beautiful. Yes. More practicing, trying to identify the lines and how I wanted to do things. Sketches. Woo. Owl. Strawberry. Planning a color palette thing for my final project for my 2D class, which I hated. I literally I think I almost failed that class, whatever, or that project. Some sketching and thumbnailing for how it was going to turn out. Sketches. More, I was trying to fix the palette and just do another one. I don't know. That was cute though. Leah and the strawberry, iconic strawberry Leah. Never finished it though. Yeji as Light Fury. Swatches. Apple with my water-soluble graphite. Attempting to do a miniature pencil drawing of a manatee and then a big one, but then I gave up. Yeah, I did. Eyes that, I don't know if I was wanting to do a whole face or just the eyes. I don't know. I'm assuming just the eyes because I don't see a rest of a sketch here. And I usually sketch everything out before I paint anything. An unfinished colored pencil piece. Colored pencils, while I love the finished results, are they test my patience because it just takes so much time and you have to be patient. You're building up layers. And as you can see, I just gave up. My fruit sharks. I love my fruit sharks. This is gross. Don't look at this. Another unfinished Tyrion drawing. Tic-tac-toe extreme version, strategic tic-tac-toe. It is so fun if you haven't played it. Yeah. We went on a little mini vacation and stayed in a tiny home, and I drew it. My attempt to draw a guy. Harry Potter. The real writer of Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe. Some test prints of a jellyfish carving. Practicing with my stamps for my final printmaking project this past semester. Of course, I just did Itsy Bitsy Nedza, Itsy Bitsy Fly High a bunch of times. This was where I literally stamped out the extra ink when I was doing it in the final project. Some more test prints. Blank page because I didn't want to ruin my mermaid drawing. The only one I did. The end of May. It's from Harry Potter, obviously. We're getting to some recent stuff now, starting here. So recent actual sketchbook drawings. Some studies. This was from my own brain, but these were studies. I love them, honestly. Some real life studies, testing out. I made little stamps of my signature to stamp on like my print pieces and stuff. And then my little ZL for I don't know what, but I made it. Some of my favorite fidgety thingies. My pop sockets are my best. And then my spinny pop socket. And then petting my cider. And then I just wanted to try this. I was trying to figure out how to fill up my sketchbook because I wanted to fill it up before the year had like elapsed. And I wanted to take a new sketchbook to me with the beach, which I'm leaving for tomorrow. So I did this, and then this one I put the gold down first, but like the Sharpie went under it. I don't know, man. I've done that before. I've seen it, but it just blows my mind how the Sharpie goes under the watercolor. Then a picnic on a page, pizza, chicken dip, strawberries, Fritos, gummies. Yum, yum, yum. Then I did, to finish it out, sketches of the Guess Who era postcards. And honestly, the faces are so much better. Leigh is my favorite, but we have Yeji, Leah. I decided to leave the washi tape in there because I thought it looked cute. Rujin, I don't know why I couldn't fix her. Taeyang. We started struggling after Leah. It was honestly too late to keep doing what I was doing. Yuna, and then the last thing in the sketchbook, I wanna be a strawberry. It's based, I got a strawberry ice cream cone this past weekend when going to like an art festival / agricultural festival thing. And I don't know. Farewell sketchbook. And then I wrote like a little message, but I'm not gonna let you see it. Oh, and then there's the back of my sketchbook with all these stickers. But yeah. Time to start my next one. Bye. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna have a YouTube short on me decorating the cover and the first page of my next sketchbook. So bye, thanks for watching. Bye, besties.